Welcome to another episode of Rev It Up with Earl Garnett. Today on the show we got this amazing 2017 Ford Focus RS. This car has been heavily customized. It also is award winning. Welcome to the show, James.
Thank you.
James
Good
is
to
one
be
of,
here.
yeah, thank you. James is one of my favorite kind of car guys because he does this amazing work and he also is a racer, and he proved that when he went zipping around my corner drifting that I know I'm going to hear about from old man Pasquale down the street. So anyways, James, tell us what we got here. Tell us when you got it and why you didn't leave it stock.
Well, I actually originally bought it in middle of June 2017. And I promised myself I was going to buy a brand new car. I was not going to touch it. I was going to leave it stock, and I voided the warranty in the parking lot before I even left the dealership.
See, that's a car guy.
Yep. I loved it. Like, I've always been an RS fan from like the older ones in the UK and Europe. And they finally said they were going to release one here. Came out in 2016. I was like, I'm not going to buy the first one. It's going to be buggy.
Yeah, smart.
So I ordered the 2017. Took a couple of months, got it, and I just had to modify it. I had to do something to it. So
to make it more your own.
Exactly. It's always going to be my own. I don't know anyone that has the bride seats in theirs, the hydraulic like e-brake handle, like that stuff like that is just fun to do. And I don't know.
It's very cool. And what was the first modification you did to this car?
Oh, I had it tuned.
Okay.
So the first thing I bought the Cobb tuner, and then I had a guy at Tune Plus.
Okay.
Out of the States, Adam, he tuned the car for me, sent it up, and then I had that before the car even arrived.
Oh, wow.
So as soon as I got in the car, I drove to the end of the parking lot, plugged it in, retuned the car, and just had a blast.
Nice, nice. And when did the wrap come?
Wrap came about February this year for World of Wheels. Lakeview Automotive sponsored the car for the wrap. Sign Graphics as well. They did the printing of the wrap as well, and they finished off the design, which I kind of designed it.
Yeah.
And then they finalized the design, printed it,
Nice.
and then Auto Protectors actually wrapped it.
Auto Protectors is a great company here we have in Calgary. They also did the ceramic coating on my GT350, so shout out to you guys. Tell me about the wheels. I've been looking at these amazing white wheels here the whole time while it's been sitting in the garage.
They definitely stick out. They're 1552 Turbo Max. They were designed by Ken Block. So
Yes.
he races this car in Rallycross, and it's a Ken Block car. Might as well have the Ken Block wheels.
Yeah, absolutely. And what are they made out of?
I have no idea.
You can Google that to figure that out, but they're
Exactly.
absolutely stunning. The whole car is extremely well done and well thought out. And what other modifications have you done in the name of like performance? Have you done
Performance,
anything?
yeah,
besides a tune?
we upgraded the intercooler, intake, wastegate actuator, blow-off valve, exhaust. So it's basically, the only thing I haven't done is a downpipe.
Yep.
But if I do the downpipe, I'm too loud at autocross. So I won't be able to compete. So we left that in there. It's just not as loud as it could be. So we had to keep that one.
Really? There's a lot of interesting things on this car, and I'm really glad that you're here because truthfully, I don't know much about them. Like, it's an all-wheel drive car.
It is. It's all-wheel drive. It has drift mode.
Drift mode? Really?
So it sends the power to the rear wheels. You still have a little bit of power at the front, but you can kick that back end out, slide around corners like I did on your street.
Yes, old man Pasquale.
Sorry, man, I apologize.
And is that adjustable to send it the power back and forth, or is it a program like drift mode?
It's just drift mode. It came stock with drift mode. So you hit the button a couple of times, it goes to drift mode, and you're good. It's also got track mode. That stiffens the suspension, takes off like the traction control, that kind of thing, stiffens the steering wheel.
Yep.
And then it's got sport mode, which is almost that, but with softer suspension. And then I believe with the normal mode, the exhaust happens. So it's got a valve in it, so it only comes out through one side. And when you go into sport mode, it goes through both sides. But I deleted that whole part, and it's always coming out both sides, and it's loud.
Yeah,
there's no muffler left on this car. Now we've changed that. There's just a little plug you use, and it gets rid of the valve.
Really?
Yep, just the valve stays open forever.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
Let's talk about some of the changes you've made on the interior. Obviously, those are not stock seats.
Not stock seats. I put in some bride seats.
Yeah.
I had them in my Subaru before a couple of years ago, and then I finally just lost enough weight that I could fit into these again. So I was like, I could not wait to put them in. I still have my Subaru brackets to sit them in the floor.
Yeah.
So we had to modify those to actually fit this car. And then we've painted it with the Ford Nitrous Blue,
Okay, yeah.
which I love that color, but on an exterior, I think it's way too blue.
And was that like, is that that's a stock color that you can get this car
Yes,
in?
it is.
It's kind of like grabber blue.
It's grabber blue with
Yeah.
flaked pearl on it.
Oh,
It's a beautiful color, just
Yeah.
it's too blue for me.
It's just too much for you.
Yeah. I threw a hydraulic e-brake handle in
Yeah,
as well.
I was going to ask
So
you about that. Yeah.
I wanted to be the first.
Yeah.
So we've done it. I haven't actually used it yet. but
Yeah.
It'll be great.
Well, maybe we could test it out.
I
and
think
go
we
for a
should.
drive.
I think we should.
Well, it's a well done, amazing car, and like you put so much attention into every detail of it.
Yep.
And part of the reason that this car is on my show because James has agreed to let me drive this.
Absolutely.
This is the kind of car that you can convince your significant other easily to buy. It's
Yep.
got 4 doors, it's got a hatchback, place for groceries. What's not to like? And it's fast as hell.
It's just a Ford Focus.
Yeah, it's more than a Ford Focus.
It definitely is.
Well, with that, let's take this for a rip.
Let's go.
All right, here we are in the 2017 Ford Focus RS.
Yes, we
James, I can't believe you're letting me drive this, and I'm a little nervous.
I want you to just have as much fun as you possibly can.
Let's see if I stall it right off the bat. No,
You're a driver, you know.
no, I know the clutch. Yeah, that feels really good. Holy shit. Picks up pretty good, eh?
It does. It's so fun.
Wow. RPM is where you shoot a shift, or what do you think?
It depends. I usually go up to redline. When
You
I'm
do,
having
eh?
some fun.
Yeah, geez, it's. Oh boy, the steering is so precise.
Yeah, it's tight. Like when it's in normal mode,
Yeah.
it seems to be a little bit looser, and then when you're in drift mode, you can definitely feel it's looser.
No way, jeez. Just right into a corner, no problem at all, eh?
She loves corners.
You know, like they always say it's really stiff. I've heard that, but it feels stiff, but it doesn't feel
It can
uncomfortably
actually
stiff.
go stiffer as well.
You can go stiffer. I can see you getting into a lot of trouble with this car.
Knock on wood.
Yeah.
I haven't been in any trouble yet,
No,
but
that's good.
it'll come.
Jeez, it handles extremely well. To be honest, I've never driven any turbo cars. I don't believe that I can think of. Supercharged, but
Yeah, I mean it's a little
a
different.
little different, yeah.
This one I noticed, like once it was tuned, like there was no real turbo lag in it.
Yeah,
And then once that wastegate actuator went in,
Yeah,
there's even less turbo lag. Like you start spooling right away.
yeah. Like I don't feel any lag whatsoever. It almost feels naturally aspirated in
Yeah.
that regard. Honestly, I'm blown away by the cornering ability of it. What tires do you have on this car?
I have Zestino Arcova tires, I believe they're called, and they're grippy. They use actually for drifting mostly,
Okay.
but they set me up with these tires as a good tire for autocross,
Oh wow, okay.
and they definitely don't disappoint.
No kidding.
And their
Jeez.
price point is amazing.
It feels so planted, like
It does.
and confidence inspiring.
Yep.
Like when I had my GT500, as much as I loved that car, doing what we're doing right now would be terrifying.
Yeah.
Like
Back end kicks out a little bit.
Yeah, it just wasn't made for that. I mean, you use your car for what it's made for. It wasn't made for this. But like, yeah, you couldn't do what we're doing right now. Like this feels amazing.
But your GT350
Yes.
is more of a cornering car.
It is. It's way more confidence inspiring as
Yep.
well. Wow. This
Yeah, I
is
think
awesome.
Ford lately has really hit the nail on the head.
Absolutely,
Like,
they
they've done
have.
amazing work with the GT350 and this car. Like,
Yeah, like they've been so innovative and they're constantly redesigning their platforms.
yep.
So I'm a huge GM fan and Dodge as well, but the one thing I don't like is that Camaro and Corvette are like sharing parts now, and
Yep.
I don't understand that. Like, keep it special.
Exactly.
Yeah, man, this is rad.
It's such a, like,
I
being a
love
passenger in this car,
Yeah.
it's comfortable. Like, it's smooth sailing.
Wow, what a car! Holy smokes!
Like, does it surprise you?
Fuck yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, big time. Like I've seen a lot of reviews on this car, and they all say it's amazingly fast and this and that, but you don't really believe it till you drive it.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Like holy shit, like this thing is incredible. This handles corners better than my car, I think, or at least I feel more confident going into them.
I'm not sure what it is as well. Like it could be the seats as well. They
Could
hug
be
you
the
in.
seats. You're right. This is fun, and you know what? That's what all of it comes down to. Numbers, schmumbers. You know, like how much fun, how much drama does it bring to the table? Like, how do you feel when you drive it?
Miles per gallon.
That's right. That at the end of the day is more important than horsepower numbers, anything.
Yep.
Is it fun to drive? Oh, I love it. Earl approved.